Today, I'm going to talk about whether the market crash is finally over and how I've made millions of coins over the past couple days. So, as we all know, over the past few weeks, prices have gone down a lot, and especially in the past week, we've seen prices go from, I'll use an example here, Mbappe from 40 million all the way down to about 10 to 12 million, which is crazy. And it's been like that across the entire board, whether it's an 89 rated player or a 94, 95 rated player. We've seen crazy price decreases over the past few weeks, all in anticipation for Team of the Year, which we now know is coming out January 25th. So we have the confirmation. It's very exciting. So because of that, people have been selling off their players in anticipation for the market crash that will happen when Team of the Year does come out, because there will be tons of packs. Everybody will be opening up packs, and therefore there will be way more players on the market and their prices will go down. And although we've seen a lot of that preparation happening in the markets, like for example, even 95 Ronaldo going from 270 all the way down to 150, we have seen a bit of an increase in some players in the past couple days, which is really interesting because you'd think that we would only see players go down in value over this period of time, all the way up until probably day 1 or day 2 a Team of the Year, and then player prices would increase. But instead, we're seeing some players actually increase now, which is very interesting, and I think it's for two reasons. The first is we now know who's in the Team of the Year team, and we sort of know the positions they're likely going to have. And because of that, we can now figure out who will be replaceable when Team of the Year comes out and who won't. So one great example is that Cristiano Ronaldo, a lot of people were banking on the fact that he would get into Team of the Year, but we now know he hasn't. Now, he might get the 12th man. I don't know if we're doing that this year, but there's a decent chance that he doesn't get a Team of the Year card, which now means that his 95 is now the current highest rated card for Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, because people anticipated he will get a Team of the Year, his price dropped significantly over the past couple weeks from, like I said, 270 all the way down to 150. He actually got down, I think, to the 130s, if I'm not mistaken, so pretty low, but now he's back up to 150, and I have seen some people selling them and buying them at around 155, almost 160. And the reason for that, like I said, is because now, even when Team of the Year comes out, he's likely going to be the highest rated copy for CR7. People want Cristiano Ronaldo, and not only that, because he's a 95 rated card, he's not likely to be packed a lot in packs when people are opening them up for Team of the Year, so he will likely hold a decent amount of value even when the Team of the Year market crash comes. And so because of all of those factors, 1, he's not getting a new card, 2, people love him in game, and 3, the fact that he's hard to pack, his price will now probably go up in value, and he may drop a little bit more when Team of the Year comes out, who knows, but I do think his price will keep going up in value, assuming he doesn't get a Team of the Year card. Another interesting example is that we all know that Mbappe got a Team of the Year card, but on the console version of the game, he got a striker card and not a left wing. Now, we don't know if he's going to get a striker card for FC Mobile, but if he does, that then leaves the opportunity or the open space for other left wings to now be the best in the game, because people were expecting Mbappe would be the best left wing. So because of that, we've now seen left wing cards go up a bit in value. We have Neymar here. He was all the way down at like the mid 50s. Now he's at the low 60s, because now people know that Mbappe likely won't be taking his spot, so people feel a little bit more comfortable buying Neymar now because he's at such a low price, assuming that he won't be replaced when Team of the Year comes out. Same thing here with Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry got all the way down to, I think it was the high 80s. Now he's up to the mid 90s because people now know, like I said, Mbappe is likely not coming out as a left wing. So those were just a couple examples, but the concept is that players that people think won't be replaced by Team of the Year players, or positions rather, for the left wing case of Thierry Henry and Neymar, people who think those positions won't be replaced by Team of the Year players are now going up in value because 1, they're already very cheap. Who knows how much further down they could really go when Team of the Year comes out, and 2, they're hard to pack anyway, so it's not likely that there's going to be a lot of supply in the market of these cards, even when people are opening up tons of packs for Team of the Year. So they're going up in value already and will likely continue that trend going through Team of the Year and after it. But that's just one of the reasons why I think certain players are going up in value. The other reason is because I think some players are becoming really undervalued. A great example of this is Kim Min-jae, 92 rated center back. If you rank him up fully, he gets up to a 97. He's 6'3", 190 pounds, 84 pace, 92 defending, 92 physical. He has the power header trait, dives into tackles trait, which are very important to have as a defender. And he was sitting at about 9.5 million for a couple days the past few days. That is way too cheap. For his price, there's not a defender in the game that comes even close. He has considerably better stats than even Maldini or close to Araujo, and he is like a quarter of the price of those guys. And so because of that, something I did when he was around the 9.5, 10 million coin mark is I picked them up and I ended up selling them off for 11.3 million coins each. It's only a few 100,000 coins per card, and he's back down to about 11 million now, but I think there are some players in the game that are becoming way too cheap, and I don't know if he's going to be a player that's packed a lot when Team of the Year comes out, so there's a chance that he goes up in value even when Team of the Year comes out here in a couple days time. But as always, he's just one example. There's actually quite a few players in the game that are really undervalued. I don't want to go into too many of them because some of them I may invest in, but also I don't want to lead people into a direction where everybody goes and buys one card. I mean, Kim Min-jae, I brought him up. I don't suggest people go out and buy 50 copies of him, because if everybody does that, then nobody's going to make coins. It's just the way that investing and trading works. But I would go out and look through different cards that you think are very good in game, or that you know from even your own experience of using them in your team are very good in game. And if they look really cheap to you, maybe now's a good time to pick them up. I mean, one card that I would even look at, I mean, I know we're sort of into the whole like part of the game where everybody only wants a 92, 93, 94 rated card, but I mean, Kylian Mbappe 91, for his stats and the way he plays in game, for him to be 12 million coins, I think is criminally undervalued. He is an incredible card in game. Maybe buying his ranked up version would be a better choice, I don't know. This is not something I'm actually going to invest in, but just one other example of players that are becoming so undervalued, it is crazy. And I don't think we're going to get that many new players when Team of the Year comes out that would justify forgetting about all the players that are in, let's say, the 90 to 92 overall range. I think even when Team of the Year comes out, a lot of these players will still be relevant. I do think even Hullet will still be relevant. I think Ronaldinho will still be used. I think Maldini and Zico will still be used. So maybe not in months from now, but I think when Team of the Year first comes out, they will be. Now, I don't think now is the best time to buy. It will probably be the best time to buy when Team of the Year comes out, when all the packs are opened, because a lot of these guys will get packed in packs, at least I do believe so. But my whole point is I do think it's an important thing to keep an eye out on players that you think are becoming criminally undervalued, because this market crash has been crazy, and to have players like Kim Min-jae going for under 10 million with those stats and that overall is just crazy. But keeping that in mind, what I would do going forward now, leading up to Team of the Year and getting ready for Team of the Year to make some coins, is to one, pick out some players that you think are going to be hard to pack, that are going to not be replaced by Team of the Year players, and that will still be in demand when Team of the Year comes out. And maybe now's the time to pick them up, because keep in mind, people are opening packs. Some players will go down in value, but all the people opening packs will also now be getting coins from those packs, and they're going to go and spend them on the players they want. So we will see a huge spike in prices for good players in game when Team of the Year does come out. So that's the first thing I would do. The other thing is I would go through the market, look at players that you think are currently undervalued or will be even more undervalued when Team of the Year comes out, and put them on your watch list and have them ready, and just every day, once a day, check the prices, see where they're at. If they start increasing in value, maybe now's the time to pick up a couple copies. If they keep going down in value, think about a price that when they hit it, you're going to buy as many copies as you want. I think both of those strategies will be decent for making coins here in the future. And of course, the other strategy that will likely be good is buying players for exchanges, but we currently don't know what the exchanges will require, so it's a bit of a gamble. You don't know if it's going to be 85 rated players, if it's going to be 88, maybe 90, who knows, we'll have to see when those come out. But these are just a few different ways to make coins, and something I noticed here in the market that I wanted to share with you. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.